Hello everyone, this is JuLa DuCre, the host of JuLa Can Cook New Orleans, an all-new cooking show coming in the next few weeks. I would like to wish all the mothers around the world a very special Happy Mother's Day. Well, here's what's on my menu today. I have some fresh corn. As you can see, I've already shucked at least about 5 of these. But I'm going to give you guys a lesson on how to shuck corns. I'm a bayou country girl, so we like to call this shucking. So first, starts off with this end right here. See right here? You kind of pull it back. It's not hard to do at all. Take your time. Don't be impatient. Pull it back. And it really comes off pretty easily. There you go. And you rotate it to the other side. Pull that part back, and then you have to make sure that you remove this hairy part, because you don't want to be eating that, and make sure that you keep this little piece right here on. It's going to be thrown on a hot grill, which is being heated right now. Okay, and I'm going to take these over to the sink, and I'm gonna rinse them off, and I'll be right back in a flash. One of the most favorite things that I love to do during the summertime is to throw some fresh corn on the cob, on the grill, mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, whole bell peppers. I love to just put it on there whole, seasoned, marinated a day in advance, with some onions and some okra. Okay, so the corn is ready. The corn is ready. And I'm going to bring it over here so you can see what it looks like. Once it has been rinsed off, it's nice and clean. So you want to keep this end on. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to be doing is that I am going to be preparing the corn for the grill. I'm going to clean my mixing board, and this is really, really great premium bamboo that I love to use when I'm preparing food. And I do believe in cooking heart healthy, so today I'm using naturally refined organic coconut oil. It has neutral flavors and aroma, high heating cooking, and MCTs, which is really, really good if you suffer from high cholesterol or high blood pressure. So what we're going to do here, I have already splitted my aluminum foil sheets, and I'm going to take a little bit of the coconut oil, and I'm going to rub it on the corn. And that prevents the corn from sticking to the aluminum foil when it goes on the grill. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all of these wrapped very, very quickly. I have to finish putting them on the coconut oil. I have just a few more to go. Seals in the flavors of the naturalness and the sweetness of the corn. Very, very, very heart healthy. Very heart healthy. And some people like to use maybe olive oil. That's really, really good. Or a nice vegetable oil. Sealing on very, very good with this coconut oil. And I have 2 more to go. I have 2 more to go. We're going to get that on. A little bit more coconut oil, and you just kind of rub it in there. Coconut oil is probably the healthiest oil on the planet. Okay, we have one more corn on the cob. What? I think I've done them all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the coconut oil off my hands very, very quickly. And coconut is really, really great for people who have eczema or skin allergies. Look, I have not used any soap. Coconut is not greasy at all. Look at that. Coconut is not greasy at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start wrapping the corn in the aluminum foil right now. And there is really no particular way to wrap your corn. You can just roll it up, wrap it, seal it tightly. There's really no rhyme or reason how to wrap your corn in aluminum foil. I'm gonna grab another one. I'm gonna do the very same thing. Roll it, wrap it. Make sure that you seal it tight. I have one right here. Do the very same thing. Roll and wrap. Roll and wrap. Okay. I've got 3 more over here to roll and wrap. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to roll and wrap. Roll and wrap. Very, very, very easy to do. And it's a great idea if you have children. You can get your children involved. Children love to assist their mom or dad in the kitchen. I know that I did when I was a small child. And you're going to roll and you're going to wrap it. Okay. So now I have 6 ears, we call them ears, of corn ready to go on the grill. But before I put them on the grill, I have to marinate my chicken wings. I've got some chicken wings, and I'm going to show you guys how to marinate the chicken wings. Before I do that, I want you all to enjoy the music. I'm gonna run and put the corn on the grill, and then I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna start marinating some chicken. You all have been enjoying the smooth sounds of jazz. I love to listen to jazz. Okay, folks, I've got 3 different types of seasonings that I like to marinate my chicken. As you can see, these are chicken wings. I highly recommend that you do not fold the wings. Open up the chicken wings. And today I'm going to leave the skin on. These will not be skinless chicken wings. And I have some ginger Thai marinade sauce that I made with some special seasonings. Can't tell you what they are. Then I've got over here some ground garlic powder. Some garlic powder. There we go. Just pour it on there. Put it all in there. And I have some Italian seasoning with some other Creole seasoning blends. And these seasonings right here are sodium free. Now, you have to use your hands and mix it. My hands are clean. You have to use your hands, and you have to mix it. Mix in everything. There you go. Very, very nice. You all should smell. You should smell how good these chicken wings smell right now. So I'm gonna put these over to the side momentarily. And the next thing that I have on my menu, I am going to be grilling some shrimp, and I'm also going to be making shrimp Creole. Right now I'm washing my hands. You always want to wash your hands to prevent salmonella contamination. And that is something that a lot of people fail to do after fooling around with raw chicken. They fail to properly wash their hands. So I'm over at the sink right here doing some proper hand washing. Make sure that I have not exposed myself and the food that I'm cooking to salmonella poison. Okay, now I've got some shrimp, some fresh shrimp that I purchased from the market yesterday. I'm gonna use some of the shrimp in my shrimp Creole, and then I'm gonna use the rest of the shrimp on the grill, and they wrapped it in newspaper. It's only about a pound of shrimp. I just wanted enough, just for some enjoyment. Okay, wow, did they wrap it? Okay. These are the fresh shrimp. Louisiana shrimp. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to start cleaning the shrimp. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Very, very, very easy. First thing you do is you pull the head off. A lot of people hate to peel shrimp, but it's not difficult at all. And I prefer, when grilling, I prefer to leave, see that little tail portion? Can you guys see that? I prefer to leave that tail on, just for the grill. Now obviously, for the shrimp etouffee, I will be taking all of it off. And by the way, I also devein my shrimp. I cannot stand to eat shrimp that has not been deveined. It's just disgusting. It seems like all the dirty part, the bile part of the shrimp is being left on there, and it's like eating, to me, it's like eating dirt. It tastes like it's not clean when you bite into it. So I'm going to peel a few more of these little babies for the grill. And I think I've managed to take some of the tail off, but that's okay. I'll just take, since I've already pulled the tail off accidentally, I will take the rest of those off. This is how you peel shrimp. Very, very, very easy. Very, very easy to do. I purchased a pound of, these are the large size shrimp. I normally get the jumbo, but they were out at the market. So I purchased what I could buy yesterday. Okay. Here we go. These are the large shrimp. And you're going to be surprised how easy it is to devein shrimp. You're going to think to yourself, oh wow, that's not hard. I can do that. Sure you can. Okay. Almost done here. Look. Didn't even take me 2 minutes. Most people do not like to peel shrimp because it's kind of yucky. You know it. But I prepare meals 7 days a week. So that comes naturally to me. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this shrimp. Beautiful. I have a few more. And then I'm going to show you how to devein them. Very, very easy. Just requires a little bit of patience. Just a little bit of patience. Okay. And this is the very last one. And I do not wash the shrimp until after the deveining process. So I have peeled 1 pound of shrimp, and I'm going to wash my hands again. I'm going to get a knife, and then we are going to start deveining shrimp. Okay, I like to use a thin knife, such as, just a basic kitchen knife. And when you devein, you have to be very careful. Start right about here, and you do not have to go deep inside when you're deveining the shrimp. That's about it. And this is the stuff I'm telling you about. Well, this one is not really too bad. There's not really a whole lot of yucky stuff inside. I'm gonna do another one. These are really some beautiful shrimp. Clean. Should be really, really good. Another one. Just take your time and don't go in too deep because you do not want to cut yourself. It requires a little precision, concentration, and accuracy. If you notice how I'm holding the shrimp with my index finger and the thumb, and I'm lightly cutting along the backbone, which there are no bones, but I'm sure that you guys understand what I mean. The back side of the shrimp. I'm almost done. I'm almost done deveining. You have to be very, very careful if you are going to use a sharp knife to devein, because you could definitely cut your finger off. And I think you need all your fingers, definitely. I know I need all of mine. And then, okay, I have 4 more left. Pretty fast. So deveining is not really that of a complicated job. It just requires a little bit of patience, a good knife, not too sharp, a little bit of precision and accuracy. Okay, so there we go. And this is the very last shrimp. And then I'm going to take these over to the sink and rinse them to make sure that I've gotten all of that little yucky stuff out of there. You can hear the sound of the water right here in the kitchen. There we go. Okay. They are nice and clean. These are really, really beautiful shrimp. Beautiful shrimp. I'm going to show you what they look like when they're completely clean. You're not going to have any yucky stuff in the center of your shrimp. I'm going to show you what a clean shrimp looks like. Just one moment. Very, very, very delicious. On the grill, fried, stewed, baked, however you want to prepare it. It's very, very delicious. Very, very, very good. You can treat yourself every now and then to a few shrimp. You can grill it with some fresh vegetables if you like. Or you can just grill them alone and just kind of use it as an appetizer and dip it in your favorite dipping sauce. I'm almost done. Almost done. At my last deveined shrimp. Okay, here we go. These are done. This is what a deveined shrimp looks like. Nice and clean. This is a deveined shrimp. Doesn't have any of this yucky stuff down the middle of it. Okay, so I have my shrimp deveined. And that didn't really require a lot of work. Okay? Did not require a lot of work at all. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go and gather some more seasonings for my shrimp Creole base. I'll be back in a moment with more of JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. Hello everybody, this is JuLa DuCre. I am back. The next staple that I'm going to be adding to my shrimp Creole etouffee are some fresh crabs that I caught myself. And this is how you clean a crab. Don't be afraid. You just kind of, these were in the freezer, and you just kind of, see this little part right here? This is a female crab. Do you see that? It's a female crab. And you pull it back like that. And I'm only adding the crabs to my pot for flavor. Just to give it a nice little Creole flavor. Crabs are still slightly frozen. I have a few more. Now this is a male crab right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get this one here open from behind. Pull the hard part out front, back. I have a few more. The very same thing. I have my jasmine rice on the stove boiling right now. I've already prepared my Creole base in advance for my shrimp and crab sausage Creole. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I need to add a little bit more hot water to this to melt the ice off the crabs. And then I will be able to clean the yucky stuff out of the crabs a lot easier. I have got to stir my base pot. I've added the fresh shrimp and a little bit of sausage just for taste. I also had my rice boiling in advance. And jasmine rice is really a great rice. Really, really, really enjoy jasmine rice. And the way I cook my rice, I always start my rice cooking on high first, and I keep a close eye on it to make sure I don't scorch my rice. And it really, really comes out great. Jasmine rice is very, very healthy. Really, really flavorful. So I'm cleaning the crabs right now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with the crabs in just one moment. I love boiled crabs. I love them boiled. I've had them grilled. I've had them fried. I just love crabs. I'm a bayou girl. I enjoy catching the crabs myself, actually. That is a hobby that I picked up late fall of last year. I'd never been crabbing in a day in my life, and I was always curious, and so I went onto YouTube and learned how to crab, and people were shocked. They were like, wow, you're from Louisiana, and you've never been crabbing before. And I'm like, no, I've not. Never. I've only been fishing a couple times when I was young with my grandmother. May she rest in peace. And I had never, ever really been crabbing before. I didn't know how to catch the crabs. What do you do with it? Once you catch it with a fishing pole, or do you catch it with a crab net? That was very, very interesting. And it's one of the most relaxing things that I enjoy doing when I'm not in my office. For those of you who do not know, I am the general manager of BIGGAA Artist Agency. We are a boutique-style entertainment services company. We specialize in talent booking as well as marketing, media, public relations, you name it. Go to www.getbiggaa.com. Check out our website, folks. What I'm doing at the sink right here, you cannot see me, but I am cleaning these crabs, and they're full, meaning they have a lot of meat inside of them. Very, very delicious crabs. And I'm about to finish them in just one moment. We also, here in Louisiana, we use the claws as well. We do not throw away claws. Oh my God. Claws contain lots of crab meat. So you do not want to throw away your crab claws. I have a little bit more. Just a few more crabs. And then I'm going to be over there and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with these crabs. These crabs are just about finished. Just have a little bit more cleaning that I need to do. And interestingly enough, all of these crabs are female crabs. Very, very interesting. They're all female crabs. I really love male crabs. These are female crabs, and they're very, very full. There's a certain time of the year that's best for crabbing. You can go to YouTube and you can get that information. Crabbing usually starts, it's really, really great. A great season is between, once you get into the month of August, like mid-August, until around the end of November. And in some parts of Louisiana, you can crab until like June and July. You can actually crab. Okay, folks, I'm back. These crabs have been cleaned. These are my fresh crabs. I've got some little baby crabs, which are perfect for seasoning the gumbo pot. And lots of times these crabs have like this little thing we call mange. It's like a rough type of hairy kind of thing. And I'm going to go ahead and throw these in my pot. I'm going to go ahead and put these crabs in my pot with the shrimp, deveined, and just a little bit of sausage. Smoked and Italian sausage for a taste. Then I'm going to stir the pot. And I'm going to be back with more of JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. Now I've got to go ahead and put my chicken wings that have been marinating for about an hour on the grill. Hi everyone, this is JuLa DuCre. You're watching JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. I'm back. I have some beautiful red potatoes that I am going to be grilling in the oven. I'm going to get some of these out. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and empty the entire bag. Okay. And what I like to do, I like to keep the peel on because a lot of the vitamins are found in the peel. And I am going to go ahead and show you guys how to cut the potato. I like to cut the potato in half. And then I like to kind of cut it in sections. You don't want to cut it too thin. And be very, very careful that you do not cut your fingers. Okay? Remember, you can cut it down the center. And if you're afraid you're going to cut your finger, you could just flip it on this flat side and cut it into little sections. Okay? This is a bigger one. I'm going to cut it long ways, and I'm gonna turn it over on the flat side. I'm gonna do the same thing with this other half. Be extra, extra, extra careful when using a sharp knife. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting these potatoes. Flip it over. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. One of the reasons why I like to use potatoes is because it doesn't contain as much starch as the regular potatoes. If you have ever been on Sugar Busters, which I had many, many years ago, I did not gain any weight when eating red potatoes, but whenever I ate white potatoes, I get very, very, very sleepy and I gain weight. So red potatoes are my personal preference, and the starch, like I said, is not as high as eating white potatoes. Okay, make sure that I get enough. I am cooking for 4 people today. My hand on top, flip it. Now I'm going to cut it in half because it's pretty big, and I'm going to do the same thing. Slice it. My hand on top, there we go. Do not want to lose a thumb. I love my 2 thumbs and 8 fingers. I'll do the same thing. Yes, okay. And I've got 3 remaining potatoes. Cut it in half. And then I'm going to slice it very gently. One more. You notice what I did with my hands with this little? Okay. Like I said, do not want to lose a thumb or finger. And then I'm going to cut this one. Now I've got a baby, a little baby, itty bitty baby. So I'm just going to cut it in 3 little sections. There you go. Now, I prefer to rinse the potatoes. To make sure the potatoes are extra clean, I'm going to put the potatoes on this flat cooking board. You guys see it? This flat cooking board. Potatoes are going to go on it when I'm ready to put it in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead, add the potatoes, rinse all the little debris off the potatoes, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with it. Over at the sink right now, rinsing the potatoes off. Just give it a nice little rinse so the potatoes will have a nice fresh coloring. You can use coconut oil, or you can use an extra virgin olive oil, but I prefer to use my coconut oil in all of my dishes that I prepare because it is the healthiest oil on the planet. I'm about to walk over here and I'm going to show you all what I'm going to be doing with my potatoes. Here they are. Nice and clean, folks, nice and clean. So what I like to do, my hands are clean as well, I like to go ahead and get some of this wonderful coconut oil, but in the meantime, I am going to be adding a little bit of Italian seasonings, and I'm going to sprinkle this over the potatoes. My great-grandmother was Italian, was from Italy, Sicily actually, born and raised. She migrated to New Orleans with her parents when she was a young child. They made it here to Louisiana via Canada, to Ellis Island, and then New Orleans. That's on my maternal side, mother's side. And then also, I'm sprinkling the Italian seasonings right now. Also, My grandmother's father was part French and Native American Indian. A mix of Choctaw and Cherokee. Now my rice is still cooking. I've lowered the heat, folks. Rice is absolutely beautiful. I have lowered the heat. I'm also going to be adding some garlic powder with the potatoes. I like to blend it in. Lots of garlic powder. And if you ever come to my home, if you're ever invited, you will notice that I use a lot of garlic powder. And I have also some other seasonings as well, mixed in with the garlic powder. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of pour that in. If you notice, I put it in a colander with holes because I do not measure, okay? I do not like to measure. Most Creoles, especially Louisiana Creoles, we kind of go by our personal judgment. And I'm going to mix this in. I'm going to turn the oven on right now to bake at 350 degrees. And I've got some coconut oil. And I am going to be blending the coconut oil with the potatoes. Potatoes are going to be nice and moist. Very, very flavorful. And if you really want to know how much coconut oil to use, I'd say probably about a half a cup. And I'm going to go ahead and spread the potatoes on my cooking sheet. There we go. Spread it on the cooking sheet. And I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the cooking sheet. And the potatoes usually cook, takes about 25 minutes in the oven. Cook it on 350 degrees. And it is so nice and brown and crispy when it comes out. It's really, really, really good. I like to call it JuLa potato. JuLa potato. So I am going to wipe my cooking board, which is a hard bamboo wood. Kind of wipe it down a little bit. Just a tad bit. Let me wipe the bamboo cooking board down. Go. Get that cleaned up a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna show you guys what the potatoes look like just on a simple cooking sheet. Absolutely beautiful. These are JuLa's potatoes. So I am going to put them in the oven, 350 degrees, and then let me open the oven right now. I'm going to put these in my oven. I think I have a pan in the oven. I forgot I already have I love my iron pan. So I'm going to take my iron pan out, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the potatoes in the oven. Everything that I prepare, folks, is very, very heart healthy. I do not add salt to any of my dishes. People are surprised because of the flavor. They cannot believe that I am cooking without any salt. I'm about to show you what my shrimp, crab, and sausage etouffee looks like. I have the rice cooking on low heat. This is my shrimp etouffee. Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Fresh crabs from the bayou. Deveined jumbo shrimp. I've got sausage. And now I'm just going to let it simmer on a low heat. So I'm just going to turn it to low. So I want you guys to stay right here. Keep it locked in on JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. I'm going to be back. Hopefully when I come back, those ribs will be ready for me to take them off of the grill. Welcome back to JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. Well, it is time for me to check on those marinated chicken wings. Here we go. As you can see, I have my corn still on the grill. And the chicken, oh yes, look at that. Oh yeah, this is going to be so good. Look at this. Look at this one right here. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. So I need to go ahead and kind of turn these over very, very carefully. If you notice, I do not have the chicken touching the corn. Oh yeah, these bad boys are grilling to perfection. I will not be adding barbecue sauce because I've marinated the chicken wings in Thai ginger and some other special seasonings. Oh yes, look at how juicy they are. This is my wing. Thai ginger grilled wings. Flip those over. To be very, very careful. And when it comes to wings, you have to really, really keep an eye on those wings because they can overcook very, very quickly. And then all you will have are some burnt wings. So you have to always keep a close eye on your wings. And I think I've flipped everything. Yes, one more to go. Okay, so these are JuLa's grilled chicken wings. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn these corn on the cobs over as well. Don't be afraid. I use my finger. No big deal. Just kind of roll it. You want to make sure that it cooks evenly on all sides. Just kind of roll it very, very, very quickly. Do not fear. And if you notice, I'm not cooking on a fancy grill. Just a $199 grill from Home Depot. And I'm going to turn this one here over. Beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on. And then I'm going to come back and check on things in about 20 minutes or less. Welcome back to JuLa Can Cook. Well, it is time for me to check shrimp with crabs, and a little bit of sausage. That's ready to go. I've got my bowl. I've already added the rice. And I'm going to go ahead and get it started. It's going to be so good. I'm going to get it started. Grab some sausage in the pot. Very, very, very nice. Fresh shrimp. Come on, boy. Yes. Very, very, very nice. Yummy. Now this is how I do it. DuCre. JuLa Can Cook. This is how I do it, everybody. Very, very delicious. I've got fresh crabs. I've got sausage. And I have some deveined shrimp. As they say in Louisiana, bon appetit. And as I say, laissez-les bon temps rouler. Next up, I have my corn on the cob that's still on the grill, as well as my marinated chicken wings with special seasonings that should be coming off very, very soon. Keep it right here. Keep it locked in on JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. An all-new cooking show coming soon on Real Talk Big G Network via CityLink TV network partners on Get BIGGAA TV. You're watching JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. I've got my Thai ginger chicken wings off of the grill, as well as my fresh corn. This is what it looks like. Absolutely wonderful. Very succulent. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start removing the corn on the cob from the aluminum foil. Let's see what we have here, folks. Be extra careful because the foil can be very, very, very hot. Foil can be very, very, very hot. But keep in mind that I rubbed a little bit of coconut oil on each corn before putting it on the grill. Woo! There we have it. This bad boy, wait a minute, it's really, really hot. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Wait a minute. It's hot. This is JuLa's corn on the cob. This is JuLa's corn on the cob, ladies and gentlemen. This is what JuLa's corn on the cob looks like, ladies and gentlemen. It's really, really hot, so I've got to hold it up like this. This is what JuLa's corn on the cob looks like. And I'm going to put it on a plate. And I've got one more corn on the cob that I've got to remove. One more. Oh, succulent, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get a fork. And I'm going to stick it with the fork. And you're going to see how juicy the corn is when it is on the grill wrapped in aluminum foil, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Look at it. It's ready. It's ready, ladies and gentlemen. It is ready to be eaten. So next I have my potatoes in the oven. Oh yes. These are my red roasted potatoes that I'm roasting. So keep it locked in. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back with more of JuLa Can Cook New Orleans. Yes. This is what real food looks like. Hello everyone, this is JuLa DuCre. I am back with my roasted garlic potatoes with special herbs. I've used no salt, fresh Creole seasonings, and I use my favorite, coconut oil. I use coconut oil in all of my dishes. I hope that you all have enjoyed watching JuLa Can Cook New Orleans, an all-new cooking show coming in the next few weeks on Real Talk BIGGAA Network via CityLink TV network partners on BIGGAA TV. Have an absolutely wonderful Sunday afternoon.